Welcome to today's market update. I'm Maya Keynes, joined by financial expert Eli Sterling. We've got a packed session ahead, covering everything from geopolitical developments to technical breakdowns across crypto and equities. Eli, let's dive right in. What's driving markets this morning?
Thanks, Maya. Well, the big story today is the continued uncertainty around U.S.-China tech relations, especially as President Trump weighs whether to allow China access to advanced Nvidia chips. That's sending ripples through Asian markets, with tech-heavy indices like Taiwan's TAIEX and Hong Kong's Seng both up nearly 1%.
Absolutely. And that's not the only geopolitical flashpoint we're watching. There are also ongoing tensions regarding Taiwan, with President Xi Jinping reportedly reaching out to Trump for a call. Meanwhile, Japan is feeling economic pressure from China's ban on group tourism, which impacts retailers heavily reliant on Chinese visitors.
Exactly. These geopolitical currents are feeding into already volatile markets. Add to that expectations of a December Fed rate cut, now priced in at an 80% probability. And you've got a mix of dovish sentiment, offset by lingering doubts about how much relief that will actually bring.
Let's turn our focus now to technicals. One of the standout movements today has been in Bitcoin. The daily buy-hold-sell strategy shows a strong bearish trend, with short-term averages well below long-term ones. What does that tell us about Bitcoin Tether right now?
It tells us we're still in a confirmed downtrend, Maya. Despite some consolidation around $87,400, the BHS indicator keeps signaling bearish conditions with V1 significantly under V2. That said, there are hints of weakening momentum, notably in the moving average convergence-divergence histogram, which is showing bullish convergence, suggesting sellers may be losing steam.
So even within a bearish framework, there's potential for a bounce. Let's look at another key player, Ethereum. Ethereum Tether is trading in a shallow Fibonacci retracement zone between 23.6 and 38.2%, but the buy-hold-sell indicator paints a different picture entirely.
Yes, the BHS strategy gives Ethereum a solid bearish readout too, with consistent navy signals and widening gaps between its moving averages. But interestingly, the moving average convergence-divergence just crossed above its signal line on November 25th, a bullish crossover that could hint at a near-term reversal attempt.
Turning to stocks, Nvidia is drawing attention once again. Its 4-hour smart trend indicator reveals a clear downtrend with lower lows and lower highs, validated by high-volume selling earlier this week. Is this a warning sign for broader tech sentiment?
Definitely something to watch closely. Nvidia has formed a descending resistance pattern, and any rallies should be seen as potential shorting opportunities until that structure breaks. Given its influence in the AI space, it's a bellwether for risk appetite in the sector.
Switching gears to precious metals, gold and silver traders are eyeing the same macro uncertainties. With central bank policies uncertain and geopolitical risks rising, are we seeing safe haven flows return to metals?
We are indeed. While equities waffle, metals tend to benefit from flight to quality trades. Though we don't have specific metal pair data here, rising geopolitical tension and Fed ambiguity typically support bullion assets.
Finally, let's touch on one more crypto asset, Solana. Solana Tether is showing conflicting signals, bullish momentum via stochastic relative strength index, yet bearish trends according to average directional index and BHS. How do you reconcile these divergences?
Great question. In situations like this, I lean toward confirmation bias, looking for multiple converging indicators before taking a position. Here, the average directional index confirms a strong downtrend, while stock RSI sits in overbought territory, suggesting caution. Until we see clearer alignment, it's best to stay nimble.
That wraps up our analysis for today. Key takeaways: geopolitical noise continues to dominate headlines. Bitcoin remains in a bearish trend despite fading momentum. Ethereum shows early signs of reversal, and Nvidia reflects broader tech sector fragility. Keep an eye on those Fed expectations and watch for breakout moves tomorrow.
Agreed, Maya. Tomorrow's focus should be on volume confirmations and whether those tentative bullish crossovers in Ethereum and Bitcoin evolve into full-blown trend changes. Until then, manage your risk carefully.